What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're going to be doing something that, of course, I'm not always the best at, really ever, and that is to talk of endgame PvP. It's something I really don't follow, but a lot of you guys tend to like to see these new heroes, at least in some battles, to see how we can use them. Now, I've been told Melodic Strings is a very, very good artifact for her in PvP. We're going to make sure all of her imprinting, her enabling looks pretty solid too. I like all of that. We're going to go for more of a sustain style team as well, which is going to include, I believe we're going to use an Amun-Ra. And one thing we can do on the Amun-Ra, we could use a Snow Heart on her. That is something that I haven't really been using that often, is Snow Hearts. It might be worthwhile because then that is going to manipulate the enemy team's speed. So we're going to be using a lot of Transcendence heroes. We're definitely going to be using Vesa, which again, I want to make sure she is set up for speed right here. Get her all set. Make sure I wasn't using her for some PvE nonsense. Nope, that looks pretty good. We're going to be running a Queen. I think we're still going to run a Sword Flash, I think. But even then, I feel like maybe we don't. I think what we might do is steal this over here and put this on one of the Rogans. Now, just to make sure we got the right Rogan for once, I'm gonna, you know what, no, because I like his default looking skin here, we're gonna do that on the other two. So the other two that we're not gonna be using, we're gonna change their skin over to the ugly one, at least in my opinion. We're gonna show the ugly skin. So the one we want to use is here. Let's try like 2 Snow Hearts and see how that ends up working out for combat here. I think that's good. So I think we're going to try like 2 Rogan plus an Amun-Ra. New hero, yeah. Vesa, yeah. I put her in our secondary household. And I think maybe throwing like Queen or Aspen. I don't know. We're going to try a bunch of different things here. Now, the one thing is testing is really hard right now because a lot of people are just throwing in a bunch of heroes mainly to just, you know, help people do their fight. But we'll see what happens here. Yeah, let's see how this works out. I don't know if running an Amun-Ra and like a Rogan here is going to be the best idea. We can run one more hero in this setup. I think I want to run either Aspen or Asmodel. I think I'm going to go with Aspen back here. Put him in the back line. Front line maybe. Yeah. Yeah, let's try that out. Asmodel is really strong in the meta though right there. You know what we might do? We might get rid of the Rogan completely and go with Asmodel because the Asmodel Vesa combo seems pretty strong right now, where they give them lower damage plus, of course, crit reduction, which is nice. We're going to see how this works without running a Drake. Most people are running a Drake nowadays still. I feel like if you're not running a Sword Flash, there's less reason overall to run a Drake. Just because you're not pinpointing that one target. Okay, we're going to need some really good healing here. We're going to need, oh, the Vesa. Of course, the Vesa is our lowest HP target, so she just got, like, completely nuked. Our solar deity is down, Eos, but we still seem to be in an okay spot here. I'm almost considering maybe dropping the Queen. I don't know, but the Queen just does so many counterattacks. It helps a ton. The question is the Amun-Ra making a difference in this fight? I don't know. Considering we're only using what? I mean, we're using a lot of Transcendence. It's really, I just realized we're basically substituting out a Drake for an Amun-Ra. I mean, but you can see her damage is pretty significant in fights like this. Let's just run it back again. See how it looks. I mean, that initial attack almost one-shots the Jara, and the fact that Jara didn't like proc unbending either, kind of good, because now she's easier to kind of like ping down with lower amounts of damage. We're gonna need a big active from Vesa to keep our solar deity alive. Oh no, oh no. Oh, she already went down. No, maybe Melodic Strings is a little bit too weak, but it does get that active ability out very early on, which is probably a good idea. I mean, we could literally just go to a 6 Transcendence lineup and throw Nah, I think we still want the utility spot, because even in the late rounds, that shield actually does make it so that we like don't take a lot of damage towards the end, and it could be pretty good for us. I think those Amun-Ra shields are coming in just in time. Plus, of course, we're manipulating their speed with Snow Hearts. I don't know if running the Asmodel is necessary, because even though she only lived like one round, Eos is just wrecking shop. Let's try that. Let's just go up against Musk again. Let's drop the Asmodel and instead run that Rogan we were gonna do. Nope, this one right here. So we have 2 Snow Hearts on our side of the battlefield now. Wait. Oh, I have the wrong Amun-Ra. Whoops. That's just kind of an issue here. I picked the wrong one. Is this one that has the Snow Heart? Surprisingly, though, the Crown might have been a better pick. I mean, that first attack in the battle is just huge. Like, to knock them down so far that Asmodel is going to die in round 1 from ping damage is pretty big. So even if she does die immediately, that's not the worst thing in the world, because when she dies, I mean, it converts that oscillation to a much better version. So her getting that big burst damage out and then dying probably is a good way to run things. I do think Asmodel is kind of clutch here, but Rogan's doing a really good job. And honestly, the Rogan feels better. So maybe what we should do is drop out the Amun-Ra and just go with a traditional style lineup here. Because again, we'll still see Eos rocking it with that Melodic Strings. That combo is insane. Well, we'll go against someone else here in a minute, but I do just want to keep testing little tweaks to the lineup. So essentially, everybody's running either a Crown or an AMB. We have Melodic Strings over here, which honestly, if you get Melodic Strings on, say, Asmodel as well, which we will have a second Splendid one by the end of this event, that could be some huge round 1 damage. Don't die. Don't die. Come on. You can live, right? You can definitely live. I hope. Oh, she did get some shields, which is good. She's going to get another active off. Oh my god. Her damage is going to be through the roof with 2 actives. No way. I think Jara just isn't as reliable as she used to be right now. She needs like the full energy feed meta to be a thing. Okay, we did die, and that is a really big thing. So I think Melodic is like GG on Eos because she actually has effects after she dies. So even if she only does huge damage for 1 or 2 rounds, after that, she's still affecting the battlefield in a huge, huge way. So yeah, I kind of like this lineup here. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see if we can find some other people with some similar style lineups. This one is just a full Transcendence team. It looks like fighting for here's one. They're gonna outspeed us potentially. No new hero though. Let's go up against Stink and see how we do. Again, just remember, guys, it's the weekend too. People might be doing Vortex setups. Setups might not be the way you really want them. Oh my goodness, we almost killed the Sword Flash in 1 attack. That's pretty crazy. I mean, we did lose our Vesa, but our Eos is full HP. She might even get to another active. If we kill someone here, we might get to an active. No, we're not gonna. We're just gonna have a basic, aren't we? Yeah, we're just... Oh, no, we actually... Interesting. I don't know if there's like a visual bug or anything, but this is still working out good. Surprisingly, Eos still alive. Holy cow. Now, she probably is going to get that dodge, which is sad. But between the extra pings at the end of the round and everybody still alive, yeah, she is just killing it with this Melodic Strings. This artifact, I feel like, was made for Transcendence Eos. And I do feel like the Drake's just not as necessary anymore, because so much of your team's damage is going to be AoE damage now that you're not really worried about focusing down one target if you're not using Sword Flash. And I feel like this is the first time in the meta Sword Flash might not be like a required hero in your lineup. And the fact that she also has ping damage at the end of round means you are going to do... Holy cow, Aspen. You are going to do damage around those dodges. So these 2 heroes right now are amazing. Let's see if we can find someone else that has a solid lineup. We got 3 householders. This could be a fun one. Only an E3 Sherlock, but power levels are still pretty close. Let's just give it a try and see how it works out. Let's go. Stop picking on my Eos. Well, I mean, Eos already used her active ability, so that's kind of all we cared about. We got that taken care of, so that was good. The Sherlock is a big question mark. He could be huge in this meta right now, especially if he has like a Magic Stone sword on or something like that, where he can only take a certain amount of damage every round. That could be pretty big. Gonna swap right there. Yeah, those swaps are gonna be huge as well. I feel like more of a sustain meta might be a thing right now. And by sustain meta, I kind of mean just putting and making sure you have a Vesa on your PvP team, because she just gives so much survivability now. I think we might actually lose this one pretty badly. It's not feeling that good right now, mainly due to that man Sherlock. Swapping HP is huge, and with Magic Stone Sword, he's probably one of the best heroes right now. Might have to try that out ourselves. If we are talking about a sustained meta, Sherlock could be someone that's really, really good. Yeah, look at that team. Very, very healthy team on the other side there. We are not even going to do any amount of damage there. Sword Flash. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just Eos is really crushing it right now. It's pretty crazy. Is there anybody else we want to go up against? Let's see. Legit? Okay, we'll do one more battle against Legit. Actually, no, not Legit, because it looks like he has the main team set up. Looks like everybody is just trying to help people out right now. You're not seeing many that have actual PvP lineups shoved in here. We can go one more versus Peril, and let's see how this turns out. Again, we're using a Snowheart Rogan, which can try to manipulate their energy feed situation if they have any, although energy feed is really kind of like a thing of a past right now, but slowing down the enemy team, never really a bad thing, because going first is very, very important in the meta. Ooh. Aspen's almost dead. Aspen is dead. And it's funny how Asmodel in a sustained meta really helps out because of the shield he gives to the lowest HP, which right here, you see Rogan has both that flower and that shield. It just does huge things, but my goodness. This has got to be probably one of the best artifacts for her, because she doesn't get any damage reduction. She's all about using round 1 active with 50% damage bonus. And the fact that when she does die, she inflicts Energy Oscillation 2 to all enemies, which of course is a skill effect. At the end of each round, inflicts Energy Oscillation 2 on all enemies with Engulfing Sun. 40% chance to reduce their energy by 50 is pretty huge. Plus, of course, for every energy they have, it deals damage. So it just kind of prevents them from getting their actives off potentially, which is really, really huge. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'm really loving this hero Eos. It's the first one in a long time that I'm like, she might not like dethrone Sword Flash in a lot of game modes, but she's just such a cool looking hero and such an amazing kit. I absolutely love her. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.